think I'm retarded, it's only because I'm expressing my environment, and you guys are actually retarded. That's why I'm so high on the non-retardation. I ingest my environment, I regurgitate it, I synthesize it, I metabolize it, and I shit it back out into your ears, and you're listening to yourself when I start being really annoying.
Well, so we're retarded because your environment is Clubhouse.
Yes, and you are also a clown and a fool, Karsten.
Been called worse by better. Does someone have a picture of Vinny? I lost the picture that I used.
I think I do.
Vinny must have been smart because he disappeared. That means he went back into the real world and abandoned.
Well, he's still active on text, but he deleted his account.
I need the picture of Andrew.
He did? Okay, I'm getting you the photos. Give me 1 second.
And Karsten, I don't mean like you're an idiot or a dummy. I mean like the archetype of a fool, meaning that everybody is a clown, everybody is a fool. It's not you specific. I think everybody is a clown, everybody is a fool. And it's a question of normal distribution. Some people are higher on the spectrum of clownhood. Most people are obviously average, and there's a large majority on this app which are very, very high concentrate, low quality clowns.
I mean, my IQ is higher than my bank account, so there's that. I mean, I did take I was just trying to clear it. Isabel, what I need you to do is to take a screenshot of my rabbi PTR and send it to me on Telegram. That's all.
1 second, I will.
Hey, rabbi.
But your rabbi? No, the other rabbi, right? The right rabbi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, rabbi.
No, I got it.
This one. Consider this one. Hey, Randy. Yeah, what's up? Motherfucker, I'm tired. Motherfucker, I'm tired. You can't do that. I have this rock. Like, that's not. I don't have the dark eye. Remove it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But you need the photo with the circle.
Yeah, this one, the one I have right now.
Okay. I'm sending it to you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I sent it.
I mean, no, why this? I don't want the. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, it's just because of the circle. I forgot.
Yo, this is very interesting.
I am sending you also a couple of photos so that you have them.
Alright, cool. But I want relevant people. I want people like.
I know, of course.
Some anomalies in there, that's fine. But... What's up, man? How come rabbis suck chicken sticks when they do circumcisions? I eat my ass, motherfucker. I pull your ass out. Yo.
I will eat your liberal asshole.
I'm not a liberal at all. I'm a motherfucking socialist.
You top G? You a top G?
Hi, I just type cherry. Oh, that's interesting. Type of practitioner type cherry. Interesting.
Oh my god, I'm watching Millie Vibes live. Oh my god, this is crazy. She's like at a homeless encampment at Walmart filming homeless people, and they're screaming at her.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick this shit up.
Oh, hey, man, I thought you were lying, man.
Do you need anything? You need an extra plate or something? An A-ball? I need some gloves so I can pick this shit up. You can't be fucking laying out here like this, dude. You can't be fucking with me. Huh? Who's her? Yeah, I'm looking for. Look at all these fucking ugly ass shoes all over the fucking. But I'm looking for those. This is ridiculous.
This is crazy. Millie Vibes is really crazy. But this is kind of stuff that I do too, so it's like I can understand.
Are you on Instagram or YouTube?
She's live streaming on Instagram right now, talking to a homeless person outside of a Walmart and bothering him.
I'm buying some fucking
or is she like asking?
She's bothering him. He's sleeping.
Are you gonna help me? Yeah. So do you need anything out of there? If you help me clean up, I'm gonna get you whatever you want, snack or something.
I got $1,000 on me.
Yeah. That motherfucker went for nothing though, didn't he? Because he didn't want $5. He wanted $1,000.
She's just doing it for the Instagram live for that extra dopamine bump. That's the problem. Well, it's not the problem, but it's the craziness of the Instagram stuff and everything that it's a drug. So it gets you high, and you have this audience, and you think you're building some kind of media business, but it's all just an delusion. You're never gonna be able to monetize your online activities for the most part. It's very difficult to do. Google is.
I mean, it depends on how you start. Like most people don't understand or begin with the end in mind anyway. So all they're doing is just chasing their tail, and they trick themselves into thinking that they're actually doing something when they're actually not doing it.
Well, I know that's why I'm saying the dopamine feedback loop is pervasive or deceptive, meaning that you think you're accomplishing something, building something, but really you're just recording birds chirping, and you're not going to be able to monetize birds chirping.
You know what, man? I'm going to steal that. I'm not giving you credit either. Birds chirping. I'm going to have to use that.
I mean that's why there's gonna. They went from COVID-19 vaccine, coronavirus, now they're going to the bird flu virus because birds are another occult symbol for like the spirit or the wind. I mean, it's all in the symbols, all the lies, all the deception, all the political propaganda. Listen, there are super weird people on this app, beyond weird.
Swine, pig, or bird? I might have fucked that up. Swine is bird.
No.
Pig.
My marijuana is crackling.
You need what, Evan?
Yeah, and I need I have been stuck home, but I need you to PTR it so that, you know what, no, I have it. Okay, I need the Arizona camp.
Are you looking at the things that I'm sending you?
Yeah, but I need Arizona.
Okay, yeah, but for parts, 1 second, I'm gonna get it to you.
No, but the things they're sending are not so helpful. They're shit quality. I have to zoom in so much, and they have to be animated.
Yeah, well, that's the reason why I'm sending you some repetitive because they are unmuted now.
Yeah, keep helping him, but in a less shittier way.
Does someone have a picture of Arizona camp?
Yeah, I think I do.
TPR is I can see it. And I need Kevin. Where's Kevin? What's his
I got him, but I got him in, I got him unmuted. Oh no, I got him muted.
But just give me his handle, dude.
It's Kevin.
That's his name, that's not his handle.
Oh, you want his handle?
Yeah, he has to be retired from there.
Isn't this thing called a scatter plot?
It's Kevin. Yes, this is scatter plot. And then C, and then another 0, and H-E-N.
Put doctor on there too. See Doc Innovation down in the chit chat in the goo with the Shiba Inu.
Did you get that right?
Definitely put Doc on there. I think you're gonna have to go with high retard, high Christian. Yeah, you're gonna have to stick them in the bottom right.
I don't know if this could count for Vinny.
So why the hell would the dude be that far away from the damn peephole? Who else?
There's a lot more people. Rabbi, can I message you on Instagram because I collect PTRs? I have a ton of PTRs. We'll get Instagram or somehow I can transmit these images to you. How do I chat with you?
You let Edna follow you, but not me. I did
Does
that.
someone have a picture of Bubble Butt and a picture of my husband?
Let me just go through my phone and get you some PTRs. Hold on. Okay, I got some for you, bro. I got some good ones for you.
Wait, you have a husband? What?
Okay, PTR, Rabbi, take this one. PTR. Quickly take it, and I got a lot more PTRs for you. Some real fucking stupid people on this app.
Well, who the hell is this?
Who's that?
His name is Muhammad.
No, but we don't care about him.
Well, I'm just saying he's more content. No, I got a very good one for you. She's very. Sometimes she's really stupid. Sometimes she's not the worst, but for the most part, she's a real stupid cunt. There you go. PTR that bitch.
Wait, who are you talking about?
PTR. Put her on the high Christian and high retard. Put her in the bottom right.
Nobody cares about that.
Jesus Christ, I'm trying to add more pictures. What's your problem?
No, but she's not
You don't know these people.
She's not retarded though.
Yes, she is.
This one is not. No. Melissa's not retarded. This one.
We have to make a choice. I'm going high retard.
No, this is Edmund saying that though, Rabbi. Like Melissa's not retarded.
Okay, I got a new retard for you. Add this retard on here. Go ahead. PTR. Take this retard and put him on your plotter chart. Go ahead. Take that retard too. Put him on your plotter chart. I'm gonna get you another one. Quickly screenshot it. Here we go. Here comes another retard. I got 100 photos of retards on this app.
Yeah, well, who the hell is that?
Just look at it. Just look at it. That's all you need to know. He's a retard. Oh, I got a good one for you, buddy. Oh, I got a good one for you. This guy, this motherfucker. If you don't know this Talmud Chacham, you know he's a real fucking Stugatz. Put this motherfucker on there for sure, Jeff. Yeah, that's because you don't spend your whole fucking life on Clown House like I do, Karsten. I know 150 people here.
That's a problem.
Maybe. But take that PTR and stick his ass in there in the non-Christian high retard. Prashant is a real special retard.
Yo, yeah, cute, man. Come on, dog. Damn, cute.
Yeah, I mean, I think the app makes sense.
He said, I don't care about bubble face. Crazy, man. Oh, that's about that. You have that picture of bubble butt, but without the. Do you have that?
I'm trying to look for it, but I don't find it.
That would be perfect.
Actually, here, Rabbi, PTR, change my photo out and use that one instead. Because that'll even antagonize people even more. They'll say, who the fuck is that?
Don't worry too much about the mute button because you can place another photo right there in the corner.
The worst case scenario, I suppose, but keep searching. I really need that.
Yeah, but I am sending you as I find them so that you can have them in case I don't find any others.
PTR, use this one for Jesse.
Yeah, that's the one for Jesse.
Douglas, I'm in Issa's room right now.
Which one are you?
Oh, that one's even better, yeah. Now.
The Shrek one is funny.
Oh, what about now?
I have Geo. Just hold on to your horses.
What's really funny is Hypnosis here is trying to call Melissa retarded, but has no smoke for other people.
Oh, I got smoke for everybody, bro. I don't know who you think you are, and I don't think you know who I am, but I got smoke for every single person on this fucking app.
Hell
I know exactly who you are.
Rabbi,
I'm
you
saying,
think
like,
I'm a full retard.
if Melissa's a retard, like, according to you, right? Like, there's way bigger fish that you didn't name.
Oh, I know. She's just a loudmouth bitch. You don't agree?
No. No.
All right. Well, maybe I've misspoken. I've heard her say some good things, surprisingly, but I've also heard her say a lot of terrible, stupid things. Where I'm like, God damn, this fucking loudmouth bitch. She is one stupid bitch.
You talking about Melissa?
I don't know these people's first names. I PTR'd a picture of a bitch that I know.
Different people. Maybe it's talking like
What's
how
wrong?
many different Melissas on the set?
Yeah, I don't.
You know?
I don't.
Why are you guys so stuck on Melissa? Nobody cares.
Exactly. Karsten, I don't understand. Like, what's your point, man?
Randy, I'm gonna PTR Andrew, and you need to screenshot it.
My point with the whole Melissa thing.
PTR.
My point with the whole Melissa thing is, like, there's so many people that are. I mean,
Did you already?
so many levels.
I know, but I'm posting what I have in my fucking screenshots, dude. It's not like a highly selective process here. I agree with you 100%. She's very low on the totem pole of who should be humiliated on this app.
But I don't know what the problem is. I love Trouble, but she is slightly retarded. Not being generous, I'm putting her right. And it's slightly not retarded, although I think it is slightly.
No, I get what you mean, Rabbi. I haven't been around hypnosis long enough to understand, like, the level of retard whenever he's talking about it, right? So when you talk about it, you generally have everybody.
I'll tell you why Bubble Butt is retarded. Because she literally rejected the guy because he thinks that the Scots are hairy, and they are. Because of that.
Because of what? Because of what?
That the Scottish people are hairy. So she rejected them. So that is retarded.
That's kind of funny, but a lot of women have like weird ways of rejecting men. That's actually tame. That's actually tame.
A lot of women are retarded.
Come on, I give you that, but I'm saying, like, that's really tame compared to some of the stories I've seen. Oh wow.
What's wrong with these bookings?
Oh, I think that was funny. What's wrong with these
Yeah, but you got an old picture. That's like baby girl days, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
No,
And it says
seriously.
photos on social media show him as a
Isn't that a
father
baby
and
girl day
partner,
picture?
often playing with his toddler or smiling with his partner.
You were still in college when that
He
picture was
placed
taken, right?
so this is, it says NYPD confirms that the victim, a 45-year-old woman, was walking near East 152nd Street.
Do you want Augustus anyone?
Augustus, no, you one is unnecessary. Augustus would be nice to have. I would like to have Mixed also.
Rabbi, I have already for you.
No one knows who he is, no, sir.
Damn, that's like almost a quarter of a squat. I bet you even striking that pose and rotating that much was taxing on that massive absolute unit of a frame. Oh my God, it's Andrew Meyer! I haven't seen that Ashkenazi Punim in a while.
Wait, Q, is that real?
She posted this.
That's actually her.
She's posted similar pictures, so I can understand.
Wow. Look, you see what Daryl put in the chat?
Oh, you know what? Forget my phone. This makes space for no reason.
Reboy Shaloi Loim. Also, put that other guy. God, what's his name? Fuck. There's just so many people, but this is brilliant. This is why Anne and Monica and everybody, well, if we all work together, we could actually, make something of this. And unfortunately, we just have to make fun of everybody because they're so stupid and they're wasting their time. It's just, I have been recording so much, and it's at this point, I don't even want to read books. I just want to listen to and record what people are saying and how they're wasting their time to fight boredom, because what people are talking about, I just love when people go into the most useless conversations, which are talking about sports and gambling, talking about the weather, talking about what they're cooking. Um, there's just 100 other topics of extremely low value intelligence, which basically implies that people can't figure out what to do with their time effectively. I heard somebody say something. Is this the guy that works at Trader Joe's?
No, but hopefully you get the job. The interview's next week.
Yeah, I mean, you're always so low on your mic, I can always barely hear you.
Oh my god, look at that last one that I sent you.
Isabel,
Randy.
can you take a screenshot of my current PTR and send it to me on Telegram?
Yeah.
I also
Okay.
need glue. I need glue. I have Pensacola. Who else do we need?
Oh my god, where have I been sending all the photos? Did you receive all the photos I've sent you?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I did. Telegram.
But all of them?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, Zach, I mean.
Who is Daryl?
Darrell.
Whatever. Who is that?
It's a tree man, or it's the heart guy. It's somebody who knows you people, and maybe it's not tree man. This one seems a little dumber than tree man, but there are people who are now no longer speaking. They're just doing chit chat.
Yeah, we think it's you, by the way.
Yeah, I know you think it's me, but it's not me. I don't have that much fucking time to sit there and write fucking commentary. I'm sitting here talking to
You don't
you.
have all the goddamn time in the world. What are you talking about?
Did you see one of the last screenshots I sent you? There's Prashant, Brian, you, Randy, Wesley, Thomas, H, Isa, all of us together in a room.
I don't think those. I have the rest of them. I took money to KKK. Man, can someone kick this fucking faggot?
Yeah, I'm going to kick.
No!
Everybody say goodbye!
Well, we'll do it. We'll say it. We'll put it. Alright.
The fuck was that?
Call her mommy.
Can you PTR your face? Black.
Rabbi, can you also change the title of your scatter plot?
Yeah, here you.
PTR your picture that is black and white.
Okay, why?
Because I wanna steal it.
For what?
To put you on my graph, motherfucker.
No, fuck you.
Oh, come on, Dawn,
But
just
you're already
covering.
on it.
Dawn, just PTR the proof.
Hell no.
But you're already on it, dude.
Yeah, and I'm not happy where I am.
Just go watch that movie Blade when he roasts that giant creature sitting on the couch using the internet.
You please. You're so.
Dawn, if you don't give it to me, I'm gonna get it eventually. So just get it now.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, this is, you know what this is? This is the Clown House yearbook photo. This has been a 4-year master's program in trolling and clowning. This is technically the graduation photo. I hope everybody enjoys the artwork that this highly intelligent financial analyst and economist has been putting together for all of our beautiful benefit, or especially my benefit. Thank you very little.
I'll sing the graduation song.
O clown house, we sing to thee, our university. O clown house, we sing to thee, our clown house university.
प्यार नहीं है आज का अपना प्यार नहीं है ये जुल्मों का ये नाता है
Alright, everybody say goodbye to
नाता
it.
है तुमसे मिलकर
Honestly, that was kind of like he was singing the exact same thing that I was singing, which was kind of amazing. Kick the Jew. Can you be any more pathetic?
Damn.
Listen, I was in a goo room earlier, and man, goo is one angry motherfucker. I don't know. It's like anybody who lives with Jew hate in their heart, or black hate in their heart, or any kind of hate in their heart, like it's just, they're very aggressive. They're just, your presence makes them angry because they know that, like, shit's not that good, maybe. I don't know. It's the way I view it. Sorry, not trying to T-Robs you all into your Friday night.
Oh yeah, don't.
Oh, wait, what happened to McNeely?
What was that?
What happened to McNeely?
I don't even remember it, McNeil.
Work, I think. And then who knows?
You know what's amazing is, like, as this 4-year process is coming to an end, like, my job is actually coming to an end as well.
Oh, so you gonna start singing like a song or something?
Yeah, I can sing to you Frank Sinatra 1949 Chicago Remastered.
Don't
Please
sing to me.
don't. Please just
Okay, you do realize that you're gonna Barbara Streisand yourself into this fucking song, right? The more you say you don't want me to sing, I'm just gonna go right at it. You know that, right? I mean, you should know that by now.
I didn't. No, I didn't tell you not to sing.
I mean, I am ready to get kicked. I'm ready to get tossed. My darling wife, are you ready to kick me as I sing out this song?
the more you sing, the more it turns me on, so go right ahead.
Ooh.
Go right ahead, I just fall in love with you even more.
Okay, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, God.
Oh, you wanted me to sing you a song, but you're not the moderators. I mean, Issa, my darling wife, would you like me to? You don't want to hear this song. I sing this song to you every morning in the shower after I make passionate love to you in your booty hole in the shower room. You don't want to hear this song anymore.
I'm hurt. I know.
You're not hurt, Dawn. You're obese, and you need to go to the gym and start stretching.
Not really.
That's what an obese person says. Obesity is an epidemic, Dawn. You don't have to be shy. I know it's everywhere. It's all around your love handles.
Call yourself because you're in love with me and you want to find fault in me. What?
No, my darling wife, you're my only love.
He's been in love with me.
Dawn is taller laying down than she is standing up at this point, okay?
Oh,
When Dawn goes out on Friday night and she wears high heels, she strikes oil.
I send it to your Telegram, honey.
Randall.
Oh, I got salt as well.
Yeah, I heard you. I can't find I really can't find
I'm going to find her. Just be patient.
Isa, who are your top clown house people that you placate?
Don, I don't think this picture. I need
Who are my top clubhouse people that I want?
Yeah,
Alright, I will.
who do you tolerate but yet you secretly dislike?
Oh, I cannot tell you that because then it would be out.
I mean, you must evaluate a lot of these people's intelligence as well.
I
I mean,
have a lot of them.
I mean, personally, I think Simon and Johnny are like cousins from a different mother. You know what I'm saying? Like they're so close to being twin brothers. I just can't quite determine which one is actually the real retard. That's just me. I mean, and I will admit that I am also living in my mom's basement, and I haven't amounted to much.
Does anyone have Frank William?
Maybe. I'm checking all my photos.
As Goo, if there's a picture of Goo.
Yeah, okay. I'm checking.
Yeah, get Goo as the baby demon. Do you have Goo's baby demon photo?
No.
Yeah, there's a photo of Goo when he was a child, and he's got like the most satanic looking like devil teeth you've ever seen. He's like such a fire starter, a hell starter.
Maybe I can find Goo. Maybe I can find Goo.
Also get that guy Andrew with the sleepy eye who always does the Christian rooms. He puts together some real brain drain rooms.
Oh, yeah, I know. But we don't really know him.
Oh, I've been trolling him for years. He goes, "Oh, hey, buddy, that's just our local troll. Bye, buddy." And then he kicks me from the room.
Okay, Randy, there you go. What are you doing with these pictures?
He's scatter plotting. Look at the. Oh my God, did you update it already? No, that's the same one.
Well, I'm reporting your joke. You should fucking tell me.
No, it's everybody's the joke. This is the yearbook photo. This is how we're gonna end the app. This is how everybody goes on with their life.
Well, dude, I need Goo. Can someone give me Goo?
Yes, I'm looking for it. Just hold on.
Can you also create a room and call it Clown House Scatter Plot Analysis? Like recreate the title of the room, and then post a picture. Actually, create a house with this PTR.
Oh my God, I got lunatic.
Call this Clown House Clown Analysis.
Shut the fuck up.
Why? This goes back to my point to Karsten about the fact that this is essentially a full scatter plot. And obviously the creator puts himself in the highest quadrant, but I mean, I'm happy with my positioning.
I know who this is, Daryl.
Your positioning is all you're ever gonna get, motherfucker.
He figured out who Daryl is? Good luck, agent. Always looking for. That's amazing, Issa, having a Wesley. Oh, yeah, Wesley.
Mr. Edward.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Edward.
Mr. Edward, I need that. Yeah, I need that. I forgot about Mr. Edward.
I'm just going through all of them, and as I see them, I send them to you. I mean, he's got a mute mic, but I'm trying to get a better one.
Also, Jewish Andrew. There's so many Jews you could put on here.
Yeah, Jewish Andrew is the one that's on my PTR, no?
Did you put Yael? You gotta put Yael on there too.
I have those, by the way.
Those what? Trading cards?
Pics
Of what?
of that person.
Who, Yael? Oh, you hate Yael? Yael's one of the hated. Yeah, Yael's one of the most hated people on this app.
No, I have Naveen.
I don't care about Naveen.
Yes, you need to put him.
No, I don't. No one knows him in the religious thing, dude. He's only in the Bible.
What about Danicus?
Danicus is a good one. Rascal, too. Do you know Rascal?
I would think Danicus.
Put Rascal up there.
Anyone have Edward. Edward has the mute button, dude.
I know, but I'm trying. That's all I have. Let me see if I can find something better. Are you guys in this too?
Let's like print this thing out on like a 3x5 postcard and mail it to everybody on the scatter plot, and then we'll
Oh, I
create.
found them. I find that word.
Are you doing this on your laptop? Are you doing? Oh, and also do a voiceover guy.
No one knows them in the registrants. I need the Joby. Joby is not there.
Wow, you're going after this audience, huh?
Well, Joby is retarded.
Oh yeah, Joby's. I mean, I feel bad for her. Everybody's got health problems.
Is Joby here?
No, she's not in this room.
I got Tim's real photo now. Wait.
No, I don't think Tim. No one knows him over there, man. I want to go to the religious rooms and have.
You should also know this one guy from Chicago. He's like a Greek Orthodox Christian. Do you know who he is? He used to do all these rooms. I haven't seen him in a while. Can't remember his name. I used to tell him, if I ever see you in the streets of Chicago, I'm gonna punch you in your nose, and challenge you to a duel. Things like that. I can't remember his name. You should know him though. I'm sure you've talked to him.
Oh, this is Pavna. What's Pavna?
I think I sent it to you. I just sent you Gio and Roger.
Yeah, but I'd rather not get them from you because yours are all super shit quality.
Oh, you should also put that one guy, King or Brother Midas. You know Midas? That guy is one dumb motherfucker, but he is always in these rooms.
Are you putting only retards in this and dumb people?
Yeah, it's a retard plot graph. This is a Down syndrome alert indicator matrix.
Does anyone have Roger Mayhem?
I do. I sent it to you. Oh.
Also, put that faggot. Definitely gotta have Hampton up there, no? What about the federal Republican gay judge? What's his face? That motherfucker.
Can somebody guide me on how to get into my screenshots?
Brent.
Just screen. Oh, I found it. Oh my god. I have 25,000 screenshots.
I often thought there should be like some kind of app called Screenshots where like it auto uploads your screenshots and then it creates like a social network based on your screenshots, because everybody is screenshotting a lot of shit. And those screenshots are a lot of valuable intelligence. So imagine if you could share all your screenshots with somebody else. I mean, you can't technically do that right now, but like we should be able to see exactly what's on each other's phones if we want to allow each other to see what's on each other's phones.
Yeah, it would be crazy.
Anyways, pitch my screenshot idea to some venture capitalist that you're dating, and let's get $1 million.
Oh, that's Mama Shah. We're gonna include her.
I think the time of the dumb money is over. I don't think you can get money for that.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, honestly, the dumb money is still government money. Getting grants, getting contracts, things like that. I mean, they just overspend by tenfold. So government contracts are always going to be profitable.
I do agree with you there, but I'm saying as far as like the venture capital money, that market is done. They're not going to throw money at 25-year-olds with their first anything anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know if that'll ever come back either.
Yeah, I agree.
How many real businesses actually came out of that? With like 5?
Who else is there?
That's a good point. There's so many businesses out there. It's just mind-boggling. But so many of these businesses don't even make money, and that's the thing. Is it's like if you really look at
I got Nora.
Cannabis stocks, casinos, it's just mind-boggling how many major corporations don't make money quarter after quarter, and yet there's still, trillions of dollars in market capitalization for negative returning, assets. It's like there's just so much currency in the system, so much money in the system, internationally, conglomerated into Wall Street. These valuations, it's the only place to get some kind of
Shut
yield.
the fuck up, man. Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody
You want
cares.
Adam?
No, I want silver cock.
Oh, what about what's his face? He's always in your rooms. The Jewish kid in Philadelphia with his girlfriend, the socialist.
Evan.
Evan, yeah, put Evan up there.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, he's got Evan already.
Why can't I see silver cock?
You should probably put Nathan and Butcha and Concrete and King.
Tina.
I can't see silver cock. Can you guys see him?
Brad, you could put Brad on there. Sig.
Can you check those? Dude, shut up. Can you check silver
Pues
cock?
sí, que no te llame hasta ahora.
What's on QSBTR? What is that? The perfect Aryan family?
It could be Shirley.
I don't want to start. Can you check silver cock?
I am check. Oh, I got another one from Pablo.
You know,
Yeah, I need silver cock. Can you go flip out and write silver cock? I can't access the photo for some reason.
you know what's interesting is on Meta or Instagram now. If you post, there's all these.
One second, please. You can't enlarge his.
I can't check it at all.
Okay, I see it. Who muted me?
I don't know what to do. I'm the only one.
Anyways, I'm just saying that
Users, let me see if I find Silver Cook.
on
I
Inst.
found it, but I can't
I
check it.
found him.
This is like a scavenger hunt. This is the coolest Clown House collaborative art project in Clown House history.
Oh gosh, I can't PTR.
Daryl should probably know more people.
Oh,
That's what I was telling Randy.
Yeah,
I
Alex
guess
New York
you're
would
right.
get more.
I cannot see Silver Stars thing. That's what I just told Randy.
Yeah, but why can't you see silver star? It makes no sense to me.
Because you can't enlarge the photo, but I just sent you a screenshot of the smallest, the only picture.
Oh, Pepe, you got to do Pepe for sure. Did you have Pepe in there?
Did you get it, Randy?
Yeah, I have that, but it's so small. I can't do that.
Yeah, hold on. I think I got one better than that one, but wait. You just gotta be patient, dude. I am going through the big screenshots that I have.
Is
So I
Ab-
can get them in better quality.
Is
But you need to
Abby
be
in there?
patient.
I don't think Abby has ever
I
posted a
have
photo.
patient. I'm very patient.
Okay, then be more patient. We're gonna do this right.
I have that. I don't think that.
I don't know who's the guy in your farthest right, the furthest Christian. Oh, that's Vinny. Who's that handsome devil in the far upper left wearing that
I'm sending
awesome
you the
cowboy
high-quality
hat?
ones that I'm finding, Randy.
But I don't need that. Like, you're wasting time sending me things I already have.
No, because I am not looking for them. I'm sending you them to you as I find them.
Right, but it's better to look for things that I need.
Look for those because I don't have an archive.
You see, this is why you two are single, because like you don't know how to talk nice to your lovers.
Shut up, man. You have Alex New York.
I might. I am scrolling down. I will send it to you when I find him.
I need Alex New York, and I need another one. Who do I need? Someone else. I need Alex New York. I need Alex New York. I need Lou. I need Roger Mayhem. I need Fred.
Kids trading baseball cards.
Oh my god.
This is a good one. I'm counting.
This is sour. This is the Sour Patch Kids scatter plot art project.
Well, I want to know how the hell Pikachu is more Christian than me on your current I cannot. Like, that is blasphemy.
Yeah, you can't put Pikachu high up. I mean,
You cannot. That's ridiculous.
he's got to be down low.
Yeah, I'm going through them now, Randy. Just hold up. Hold the fuck on.
Well, hey,
When was the last time you saw an absolute unit? Like, I saw an absolute unit at a coffee shop the other day. I was like, God damn, this chick is fucking huge. It was just
what'd
like,
you call it?
it's called an absolute unit. It's on Reddit. It's a thread called Absolute Unit, and like people post absolute units. It's the funniest thread. Reddit is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. I mean, it's amazing.
A unit. Wow.
It's called absolute unit. It's like a term for someone that looks like a giant brick or a refrigerator. You know, just like a fucking huge lard ass.
Jesus.
Well, I don't think this guy's a no one knows him in the room about.
No, that's a river.
Yeah, no one knows him in the room.
Yeah, I just wanted to send it to you.
Like Hampton is big.
Do you want serendipity?
No.
I am looking for them. Hold on.
But you said you sent them out.
Fury, yeah, but it's a small one. So I'm looking for the higher quality ones. The big
That's the one
ones.
you still have, or what?
I'm trying. But I'm looking now for the big ones because you were complaining about the small ones.
I need to mix that.
Yeah, but that one somebody can get it for you because it has the new, it is more relevant with the new one.
What's like that?
With the new PTR. You need Jazzy?
No, because I told you who I need.
Hold on, but I also told you that I don't have a filing system, so I need to set them up I go.
I need to mix that. Oh, I found them. You don't think that's funny. Actually, I would like an actual picture of them. Does someone have a picture of that?
I think I do, but I need to look for it.
Oh, I found them.
We need an interactive posting now.
I found them on his Instagram. It's retarded. Tänker bara att några chattbottar. Det är verkligen perfekt.
Oh, no, that's not would be good. Oh, I found Goop.
Send them, please.
I know. That's what I'm about to do. Jesus Christ. Randy.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Pikachu is not more Christian than I am. He's more. I'm more retarded than he is. I can't understand that either. T-Rogs, where you been?
Snoozing?
Oh, hi, T-Robs.
How was that steak?
It was amazing.
Amazing. I
You sound so chipper, T-Robs. That catnap, that Kennedy catnap must have put you in a good mood.
It's true. He's happy today.
Alex, New York, no one has Alex, New York.
When I find him, I'll send him to you. I'm sure I do have something of him.
I do. Let me look. Oh, Lola's here.
There's a lull in the room. I love what your profile says, lol. That's so pleasant. Wonder whose number that was. I don't know if you looked
Oh
at
my
his
god, how
profile.
cute.
Alex, fuck you. No one's down, no.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Like a little Haiti.
oh, Rabbi. So this is my updated legal plan. I'm gonna file bankruptcy in like January. I don't want to say it too loud, but yeah, I think I'm gonna try to file bankruptcy in like January or
We should
probably.
use this one for Ali. Wait a second. Let me just
How was gonna
figure
happen
it.
that?
Huh?
Nothing. I mean, I'll
PTR this one
after
for Ali
after I
and
file the
Riley.
bankruptcy, I'll just start trying to. I'll start applying to
Riley,
jobs.
can you PTR this one for Ali? PTR, PTR.
Sorry, there's something new.
PTR.
Yeah, I can. Is that the real picture now?
Yeah.
That's really his job.
Yeah.
Why did I put him not to talk about him?
Oh. What is it? This idiot profiles is kind of governor chipper. So whatever kid with him harassing these underage boys.
Who? What's his face?
What?
Ali Akbar.
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing. He just disappeared.
He made a public apology for inappropriate messages. That's my
Did
understanding.
he?
There's been all these shootings in Chicago and robberies. It's crazy. It's just the beginning of the summer. It's like getting really bad.
Less people die serving in the military in Afghanistan.
I know.
I have a good amount of people if I just keep them. I think we'll have a good amount of people. But I would like more. I mean, I really do want Alex in New York, Pussy.
Yeah, I know.
When I'm gonna change your I'm gonna change your labels to like super clown, downy. Like I'm gonna play with your titles there because I think like your Christian and retardation things could be changed to other topics, which would also be accurate. It doesn't just have to be Christian retardation. Very retarded, but you know.
There's no Frank Williams. No one has Frank Williams.
I haven't found him yet.
Do you know this one like ultra Christian guy who really hates Jews? He's got like this cartoon PTR photo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who?
Who is this? Isabel? Who is this?
Oh, I don't think that you should use that one because that's supposed to be.
Yeah, but that's not Pussy. That's the thing we have.
Yeah, it's an edited one, but it's like just because he had that one for some time, but maybe don't use that one because I don't think that people remember him for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that.
Guess what?
Can you like send me this in a PDF as well so I can print it and frame it? Well, what do you mean? This is a 4 or 5 year art project culminating on 5/10/24. Like, this is my life's ambitions all wrapped up right here. You're doing it. Like, I'm the laziest guy in the world. You're doing what I could never even think about doing. I mean, this is manifest clown house destiny.
It is hard, isn't it?
Oh yeah, all my videos. This is what people don't understand is that my thousands upon thousands of videos. It's all artwork. I mean, even a Joe Rogan podcast is artwork. It's a composite of pictures, and pictures are art, and art is divine.
No, I don't know what I need. I need Albie. Really go and love Albie. 100%.
That's who I was talking about, Albie.
Yeah, I know that. I need to show him perhaps. He's a retard also.
Do you need Diego as well?
Serious retard. He's
Yeah,
on there.
I do need Diego, but it's easy to find Diego.
What is wrong with Albie? How would you diagnose Albie? Like, does he just have too much money and he's like, his family is wealthy and he's just a retard?
Do you need Oscar?
You think it was drugs?
Do you need Oscar?
No.
Do you need Millie or Video Girl?
No, dude. I like New York.
I have albums. Hold on.
This is like a super rare PTR.
Diogenes or
No.
Keegan?
No.
Okay.
But I can find them. No, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yo, what up?
Look, I almost got murdered.
What happened?
Like, so it was a guy, a Mexican guy and a girl were like on their bike, and I was just walking back from my girlfriend from Shabbat, and he kind of like bumped into me, and like he talked shit, and I talked shit back, and they called me a white nigger, and
Okay.
I probably shouldn't talk shit, but like I talked shit to him, and then I'm bigger than him, so they were like riding away, and I was like still talking shit, and then I got back to like kind of like near to where my house was, and then it turns out he had like 3 other Mexicans with him, and they tried to jump me like near a synagogue, and like I'm lucky I've been like practicing boxing like every day for the last like year. I could have murdered them, but then like 2 guys tried to like hit me, and it didn't, like I blocked it, but then dudes fucking maced me, and then pulled out a gun. So like, I almost died in like front of the synagogue. It was fucking crazy.
He pulled the gun out? What did he do with the gun?
Yeah. What? I fucking left. The second he got the gun, I fucking ran.
Wow.
Yeah, I could have got fucked. I'm very lucky I didn't hit him back. I would have. Like I am strong. I was stronger than both of them. They were like small Mexicans, but he had a gun on him and he had mace on him.
Yeah.
So they could have killed me. I'm like very lucky. I just like blocked it.
Well, Sam Giancana said, you see that fish on that wall there? You know how it got there? It opened its mouth.
Yeah, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. I was talking too much shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, Shabbos and, say nothing.
I shouldn't have talked shit. Call me a white nigger and I got fucking talking too much shit.
See, this is where you're not a Mossad agent and you're not a ninja, because like a ninja, will assassinate you from a distance. Like, you're lucky, very lucky you didn't die tonight, because
Exactly.
like
I could have easily.
murder. You know how many people are going to get murdered tonight in this city because they opened their mouths?
He put his hand on his gun, and I'm like, oh wow, I could have just died. I also could have murdered. But that's the thing too is, John, is like I've been boxing every day for the last like 2 years. I could have murdered him too. If I would actually like throw my fist at him, I'm gonna fuck that guy up.
Yeah, but I mean, again, the whole thing comes
Doesn't
down
matter.
to the fact that when somebody has a gun, your fist means nothing.
No, but but like before the gun, I could have thrown him.
Do you know how stupid you are before the gun? There's no before the gun.
There was a big time before the gun. Yeah, there was before the gun.
Listen,
He maced me.
it's 2024. I wouldn't play the Chicago game. Like,
No, I wouldn't either, but he fucking maced me, man. He fucking maced me out of nowhere.
I know, but you got to expect that people are armed now. Like, you can't.
I walked one block away from my fucking place. It was crazy.
Well, shit, if it's even closer to your place, then you got to be more of a ninja. That's my point, is like, don't start fights with people. You assassinate people. You don't start fights with people.
No, I know. It was a big mistake.
Man, I mean, honestly, like, that's how you stay alive in war. You don't, like, win a war by actually fighting. You win a war by launching artillery at people 10 miles away while you have lunch.
No, I messed up. I miscalculated because I thought it was just like one guy and his girl, but he had a whole gang with him.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was at a pizza shop once and this girl cut me. I said, you could budge everybody, but you're not budging me. Next thing I know, 2 guys fucking smashed me in the back of my
That's
head.
kind of what happened. I was just walking over and some guy bumped into me. I'm just like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing?
I
You
re-
white nigga? And I'm like, fuck you. But like, there were so many Jews that witnessed the jumping, and they didn't do shit. I was pissed off about that too.
See,
I
this
was
is
like right in front of a synagogue.
this is why you should carry mace, because if somebody maces you, you should mace them right back.
The crazy thing is the mace didn't take effect until like 20 minutes later.
Yeah, because it's got to get into your mucous membrane system.
Yeah, and so it wasn't really that bad when he did it. And then I'm like, after I got home, I'm like, I like just jump in the bath and like can't see anything.
I had this beautiful Mercedes convertible, and I'm driving it around in the Gold Coast one day, in a beautiful sunset, and this fucking homeless guy spit right in my face, right as I drove by him.
Yeah.
And man, if I had something in my car, I would have murdered that motherfucker. I would have maced him, and like, but man, the traffic flow and like,
yeah,
I didn't have any mace or anything to like get him
I
back
might
there.
have got lucky that there was a crowd because he might have killed me if there wasn't like Jews around. Honestly, I got really lucky.
Well, you know, I was in line one time. I said to this black guy in line, I was like, "What do you do?" He's like, "I rob motherfuckers like you." I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "This guy's not kidding." And I didn't wait around. I didn't even like. There was no peacocking. There was no puffing up my feathers. I just said to myself, "I'm gonna walk the fuck away right now," and I just fucking booked it because I was like, "This guy's not kidding."
I didn't throw any punches at them. I'm blocking stance. I really could have beat the shit out of them. I'm just like, it's not worth it. It's not gonna. If I punch them, they'll get mad. They'll shoot me.
But, you know, my friend from high school is like a huge football player and a world champion Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter, and like,
who cares with a gun? Like, who gives a shit if they got a gun?
well, yeah, because one shot to the head and you're done, and it can happen in like
He
1
touched that
second.
gun, I am fucking out of here. He touched that gun. I'm like, what the fuck? Because they threw like 2 to 3 punches at me, and I blocked it, and I'm just like, fine. But like once the gun got involved, I'm like, I could actually like, wow, I almost just died tonight.
Yeah.
For talking shit.
Yeah, I mean,
For no reason. Like I could have just like they could have called me a white nigga, and I could have just been like, okay.
listen. You know, if you would have gotten murked tonight and it made the news that a congressional candidate's son was murdered in Chicago, it could have helped your dad win the campaign.
It would have been great for my dad.
Yeah, so never underestimate, the power of sacrifice.
Yeah, no, there would have been some positives, but like, damn, I was not expecting that. This was like a block and a half from my house.
Well, my dad was a cop in Rogers Park for 20 years.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
He told me specifically, don't ever buy a house in Rogers Park.
Don't what?
Don't ever buy a house or condo in Rogers Park. It's gang and he said it's gang infested.
These were like Latin cakes, like for sure.
Yeah, man, you live in gangland.
Yeah, no, that was fucked up. I thought it was just a guy and a girl, and out of nowhere there was like 4 more people.
I spent the night in the emergency
the funniest
room.
part though, but the funniest part is that I could have murdered them too. I'm serious.
Keep telling yourself that as you're in heaven, and you're like, "What happened?" And you're like, "I was," that's the thing, is like you never know with one headshot.
I have been boxing like every day for the last like 2 years. Like I'm very fortunate for that.
But are you sparring or are you just practicing?
Both.
Well,
sparring as well.
Either way, I gotta say, like, in today's world, like, you don't win fights, you just win assassination fights. Like, that's how these gangbangers do it. Like, some kid down the street today got murdered. He's 24 years old with 2 kids.
Because a gun beats anything. Who gives a shit about
It's just a headshot. That's it. It's
Exactly.
pop, and then you run.
Exactly.
It's mafia murder style tactics. That's how this shit goes down. That's how Capone took out the Irish mafia. It's how everybody gets taken out.
Exactly. But like for the people we're taking out, luckily they're not like like that, like Sean Morrison and whatnot.
Listen, I got
my comments.
Yeah, I saw the comments.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, I can retweet all that stuff. Like, I got a ton of Twitter.
Go harder after Shabbat.
Just stay alive.
Seriously.
That's why I go to white bars where there's white people. I don't go out to any of these other places.
I walked a block and a half away from my place when this happened, in front of a synagogue. This was insane. Insane.
Yeah, well,
Chicago.
I got jumped, man. I spent the whole night in the emergency room a couple summers ago. And
I feel you.
Yeah.
No, I'm lucky that it didn't happen to me. I have no bruises. I didn't I feel like I'm good now from the mace. Like I can see everything. But like, damn, that was a close call. I could have got murdered.
Well, listen, I wear a hat, I wear glasses. I mean, I conceal because like when people can see.
Well, I was drinking. That was a problem. That was a major problem.
Oh, well, that's something.
I gotta cut out my drinking because if I wasn't drinking, I would have talked shit, or I would have been like more prepared fighting wise.
Well, I've been around you drunk, and you're an idiot.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You lose all semblance of mental stability. I mean, I
talk shit and like.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? You're Meshuggah.
Very Meshuggah. Yeah, and I should talk shit to gangsters, especially.
Yeah,
but I could have just said nothing. It would have been fine.
Yeah, man.
I could have just been like, sorry. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to like bump into you.
You know,
bumped into me.
Yeah, when Robert De Niro took out the Black Hand in his neighborhood and assassinated him in his hallway, like he shot him in the face, and 2 in the chest.
Under the towel too.
Yeah, he took that lamp up. So just remember that next Shabbos when you see him in the street and you're in a bush.
No, these are my enemies. Like these are my friends. Like that's why I feel like they also shit me is because like I feel like there was a kid shit because I wasn't really.
This is called Munchausen syndrome. You've already developed by proxy. Congratulations. Your PTSD is developing.
No, but like I could have hit them, dude. I didn't hit them.
Well, you didn't hit them because you're not attacking someone. You're not outside just attacking people. Like these are,
because they weren't worthy of my hands at that point.
Well, I mean, when you fight, you fight. I mean, I've never thrown a first blow. I mean, I threw a punch once at a kid in the 4th grade because, I was, crazy, I guess. But, like, that's the only time I've ever...
I've been to, like, into 30 to 50 fights in my life.
Damn. You're going to go to jail eventually with that type of behavior.
No, I have.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've been to like a real this was my first fight in like 5 years. No, this is my first fight in 2 years. I went to jail 2 years ago. But so I get that. And this was a major mistake and like Baruch Hashem. Like and I think God was, testing me, at Shabbos.
Well, I heard this Rabbi Laser Brody say there's no sin in Torah so terrible as anger, so like if you find yourself getting in.
They fucked me up. Like I wasn't angry at them. Like it was crazy. They just called me a white nigga, and I'm just like, who are you talking to?
I know, but that was the get. Yeah. See, you're not on Clown House enough. Like they gaslit you, and they're doing what they do on Clown House. But in the real world, when you gaslight people, that starts a real fight. In the Clown House world, people laugh it off and they say, "Fuck!" Like I'm crazy.
I should have laughed it off. Like I really shouldn't have. Like been like. You talking to me? I should have done that bit.
Yeah, man. I learned my lesson. Once I got my face punched in at a bar, I was like, okay, I ain't even gonna talk to people anymore unless it's a hot piece of ass. And I don't talk to men. I don't look at men. If it's a beautiful woman, I will talk to a beautiful woman if I can. But I don't talk shit. I don't want to get to know people. I don't want new friends. Like nice knowing yous. Who's that pretty girl over there? Great seeing yous. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't even want to look at people. Like, unless she's beautiful, I'm not interested in even talking to you. Unless there's some kind of money to
I want the simple life. I really do. I don't want any of this kind of crap. This was not part of the plan. I should have done this, but like, I'm very glad I'm alive, and we're gonna fuck up these people so much. I can show off.
Okay.
They can't take me down. And And like, I'm also very proud of myself. So like, because they did try to box me and they couldn't do shit. I blocked the fuck out of them. That's why he went for the mace. That's why he went for the gun. And so I am proud of my boxing skills.
Listen, I don't like getting my adrenaline all pumped up from getting in street fights, like, because last time my adrenaline spiked, I was on the train when this black guy was trying to attack me, and I pushed him behind the door and was holding the door shut with my feet, and I called 911, and I was filming and putting it on YouTube at the same time. Like
I'm not just saying this, but like I do think, like I've been boxing for like a long time, and I haven't been like competing. But I think I'm at like a very high levels, like where I really can fuck people up. These guys, I'm telling you, these guys. That's why they pulled out the mace and they pulled out the gun.
Bro,
I was blocking him, and he fucking knew. Like if I were just like even just try, I could have killed him. I literally, that's what I was thinking. Is like I don't want to kill this guy.
Well,
I
listen,
could've killed him with one punch.
tell you, don't. I wouldn't.
I'm not just
I
saying
would not flatter yourself. I would not flatter yourself.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's what scared me. Is that like it doesn't matter. Is even if I can kill him in one punch, they can still shoot me. Who gives a shit?
Oh yeah, and one punch isn't going to kill somebody. You got to get him really good if you're going to kill him.
No, man, you got to see one punches, man.
Not in a boxing thing where people are moving. There's a flow happening. When you attack somebody deadpan from behind and smash their fucking brains in, like, yeah, you're going to kill them from behind, and you smash them real good. But like,
no, but even in a boxing, if someone's like 5'7", 150 pounds, I could fucking murder them in almost punches easily.
Well, I read in the Sefer HaAgadah, it said all chit chat is useless unless it's chit chat about the Torah. Rabbeinu Shalom.
That's why I didn't feel like I was in a torn position to kill someone. I was the one that initiated it because I talked shit. I mean, he initiated it by like bumping into me, but like I wasn't in a position where I felt I would have been justified to kill them. It wasn't like a complete innocent them trying to jump me. Like I did talk shit. So that was a big part of it too.
You know, you're supposed to make love, not war on Shabbos. The whole point is
Exactly.
to get laid, and I know you're holding out for marriage, but like, to be honest with you, if you're
No,
probably
I might cheat on my girl, and I might break up with her. So we'll see. I'm going to Texas next week. I was with her earlier tonight, so like.
Yeah, if you can't get laid, I mean, it's annoying.
No, I can get laid.
Well, that's what I say. Make love, not war. I try to focus on
like
the
my girl
shtina.
being a virgin is a pretty big deal. Like that's pretty unicorn. Like, do you know any virgin girls?
No, I mean, I'm 41 years old. How the fuck would I know virgin girls? I don't know virgin girls.
Me a virgin. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, I slept with a girl once who claimed she was a virgin. I just think she was a disgusting fat pig on her period.
I think I fucked a virgin too, but like that's like it's very impressive. But my girl's like a normal person, with values, and is a virgin. So.
But the concept of a virgin is more of a concept. I mean, if you're talking about hymen perforation and penetration versus like intimate lovemaking and really loving somebody and being really connected, like that's the thing about intimacy. Like sex is just sex, but like real intimacy is like real radical transparency and love and, you know, working together for you know, your lives. I mean, it's like there's the real and then there's the fucking fugazi bullshit that we tell ourselves.
That's a good point. But I'm gonna start getting to bed.
Okay, good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos, but after Shabbos, I'll give you some scripts, and I'm gonna tag these people on Twitter, and I'll take this. 1 second.
Yashiko. Okay, we're gonna call my friend Morrison. Let's see.
Who are you talking to?
My imaginary friend.
Are these all your imaginary friends?
Yeah, that's an AI chatbot.
Shut the heck up. That's not even true.
Yeah, that was an AI chatbot. That's my new best friend.
Not an AI chatbot.
No, that was Alexa. I pay $9.99 to talk to him. That's my therapist and my friend. Who are you? Are you a chatbot?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on Shabbos hours. He doesn't even want to hang out, little bastard. He's so full of shit. Oh. Nothing. What are you doing?
Much. just organizing my stuff.
Where do you live?
California.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chicago. Sorry, I'm just looking at a YouTube video that I filmed earlier.
It's Sophie music. I love Sophie.
Oh, you do? Yeah, that's Koali.
Oh, really?
Yep. Very good music. I was
Oh,
blessed.
exactly. Why did you ping me into your room? I've just been hanging around, listening to you talk boy talk.
Yeah, you got hypnotized with our boy talk. This is hypnosis communication.
Bitch, if you're still in doubt. And I'm like the.
This is hypnosis.
What's communication? Why you talk to your bot?
It's a troll title. It's just trying to get you to come in here till you feel bad for somebody, and then they trick you and say, "No, motherfucker, I feel great."
I don't have any friends. I don't believe in friends. Fuck friends.
Well, congratulations.
I don't fuck my friends. I
Yeah.
friends. It's not to fuck my friends. I don't believe in that shit.
Congratulations.
Well, then don't like friends. I mean, you don't really need friends.
Jeff, you want to go get some drinks?
Yeah, man.
Huh?
You just walk. I said, see the troll.
Like a bitch. Like
You
like
just
really?
walk in and walk out and play the recordings.
Yeah, I know.
Like who are you? Like who are you?
I'm a guy who uses a bunch of cell phones and records stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
To what end?
I have no purpose. I'm not sure yet. It's artistic endeavors.
Yes, I know. I'm an artist too. Yeah, I am. Do you have synesthesia?
What?
Do you have synesthesia?
No. Oh, that's the app, right?
No.
Oh, you're talking about a mental condition or something?
Yeah.
I know. I'd have
It's
to
when
Google it.
you see, smell, taste, and feel all at once. You know that one?
Yeah, but I don't know how people what those people look like on film. I'd have to Google YouTube it.
Yeah, okay. Look at what those people see. I mean, my people see. But I have visual synesthesia. Have you seen Salvador Dali's paintings?
Yeah, I took a photo. I took a photo with his time one at the MoMA in Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
The surreal art he does. Like, my whole life, I have just seen this world like that, and it doesn't leave me. And sometimes I wanna just look like I wanna see it through the eyes of normal people, but I don't think I ever will. Like,
Yeah, well, you're also never going to be a fitness model. What's your point?
you're still in doubt.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, you can visualize it though. That's the thing about your mind's eye. It's still a very, very valuable computer. I mean, you can do things with your brain that you can't do with your cell phone. And how I thought synesthesia was, that app or whatever that people are creating AI generated images on. But
Oh, really? Is that what they call it?
yeah, that's close to the name of it. Synthesia or something. I can't remember the name of it. It's in the Apple Store. It's like a multi. It's like
We cleared our throats together. That's called synchronicity.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. You synchronists think everything is syncretic.
We like to think that, just to find some sort of bullshit meaning in this world.
There's plenty of meaning in this world. It doesn't sound to me like you're happy.
I am happy.
Oh, can you prove it?
Yeah.
Okay, prove it.
How would you like me to demonstrate?
I don't need you. I mean, any way you think you can. You just say it, I guess.
I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I get from is the love I found ever since you've been around. Your love puts me on the top of the world.
Well, don't quit your day job.
You asked me where I am and where I live. And I know you live in California, but you sound like those typical.
No, I don't live in California. I used to live in California.
You do hypnosis.
I don't. I used to live in California. I lived in Hermosa Beach and Manhattan Beach and Redondo Beach.
You did?
I did.
I live in San Diego.
Yeah.
You know Solana Beach?
Not really.
La Jolla?
Yeah, I know La Jolla.
Yeah. Lived in La Jolla for 13 years.
Oh,
Got divorced.
Oh, really?
Moved to Solana Beach, yeah.
You probably know my ex-wife there.
Who?
I don't know her name anymore. I met her on Hinge. It was just a one-night stand, but I got a kid in like an $8 million house in La Jolla.
Oh, I know what she's talking.
They're holding my Persian love child hostage.
I am Persian, but not like you.
Maybe you're my ex-wife.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, I met this really hot chick on Hinge, I think, and I slept with her. I just went to her house, didn't even take her on a date, and I slept with her, and pretty sure she just wanted to have a baby.
Pretty sure I know her, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think she got pregnant, but she's pretty whacked, I think. I think she lives off of mommy and daddy's fucking $20 million estate from being, doctors.
Yeah, it's okay. Story about it.
How old are you?
Almost 40.
So you have a husband? Do you have kids?
I have a child.
Oh, you
I
have.
don't have a husband. I'm divorced.
Yeah, you got a husband.
What's a husband?
Was a husband.
Was a husband, yeah. Husband. Yeah, I don't even know how he looks anymore, to be honest. It's a fucking Persian man.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. It's like, because we have all these marriage laws, lawyers, judges, these oaths, these ceremonies, and then the marriage dissolves and crumbles. It's like none of those things existed. Then all of a sudden you have all these lawyers and judges you never knew before taking all your money. I work with this woman who, anyways, she told me during our last work conference, she was like, if you succeed, I succeed. If you do better, I do better. And like, when that's not like a good leadership thing to say to somebody, meaning like I'm a parasite, yeah, and work hard so I get rewarded. I was like detested when I heard that. And then I was asking her questions like, how are things going? Are you bike riding this summer and shit like that? She was so miserable and depressed because she got a divorce and the lawyer had already charged her $100,000 for the divorce. And it's like, you work.
$150 for mine.
Huh?
I paid $150 for mine.
150,000, yeah. Yeah.
That's nothing, like, compared to if you just fucking around, like, and for me it was more the kid, because, for him it was the money, and I said all right in the end. It's like, dude, who wants to take it?
It's very expensive. I saw my friend get a divorce, and it cost him literally $1 million. His wife doesn't have to work. It's just like, she's from India. She and like everybody wants to kill her because they think she's a scam artist.
Oh gosh, why?
It's just how they rationalize the divorce,
Yeah. Also, your lawyer is a lawyer. I mean, everything is about the lawyer, to be honest.
So it's just sick, fucked up world. I can't. I wish I became a lawyer.
Yeah. So during the process, I mean, as depressing as it was, and just pathetic as it was, I learned the system I observed it so closely. I think it's marvelous. Like the trickery, the greed, just the human condition at its like finest on that is in the court of law, and the whole process that leads to it, back and forth, the back and forths. It's so many mind games. It's lovely.
Yeah.
She asked me to work for her after. She said, I so closely studied it that she said, anytime you want,
So her office looks like the movie, like The Devil Wears Prada, and all these chicks with their super high heels, and it's like a fashion show. And in the middle of downtown San Diego, I love her so much. Then she introduced me to a financial advisor who she wanted to hook me up with, and yeah, so I'm dating him now. I mean, I've gone on 2 dates, but obviously he wants to get married. Everyone wants to marry me, and I think marriage is a flawed institution. I actually feel very scared.
Yeah, I would be. My mom doesn't want to get married, and I don't. I mean, if you have money, like if you can't find some guy that has like at least as much, or double, or triple, or 10 times as much, it's like I'm good. You know, because a lot of it does come down to security, and people will make you insecure if they can't. You know, if they can't really prove that they can make you secure.
You think?
Yeah, I think a lot of this has to do with like money because I have a friend who's like very, very wealthy, and it's just amazing how women treat a man who's a multi millionaire differently than somebody who's, just selling cars or something like that. It's like they're willing to put up with all kinds of abuse that normal people wouldn't be able to that people wouldn't put up with because they think that their money is like a security blanket and they're now a part of their security blanket.
I don't know. I don't think I had that much attachment to money, to be honest. I come from money. I think I had a love-hate relationship with it.
Well, it's just artwork. That's the thing that people don't realize. It's an art collection. So, if you're a discerning person, you're always going to, make money and collect and trade and barter and broker and make money. But I mean, if you're a doctor and you're making fabulous money or you're in a great position, I mean, money is kind of irrelevant because you don't really. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm just saying that, um, I don't know, financial advisors are kind of obnoxious because it's not really a job anymore. A stock picker, a mutual fund asset allocator, it's like.
No, he owns like a section of the Ameriprise, that company. Okay, so he has this, and for me, I don't like him that much. Yeah, but because he likes me so much more, I think it's not interesting because I'm not finding. He's not different. He's not weird.
I mean, what is if the sex isn't good or you're not attracted to him, then it's not going to work.
So I got divorced. Then I had a 5-year relationship after that. Then my relationship was so intense and so freaking long, and I'm like, I think I'm the man mostly in the relationships, and I date very manly men, but I think I end up being a very subtle man for the relationship. And somehow, I don't know, like, I think I'm mesmerized in a way because I look like someone who's gotten out of, like, the zoo and is an endangered species. Maybe because my brain wiring is that of an artist, maybe. And nothing in this world really makes sense. So I'm an eccentric. I think. Maybe I've not figured it out, so it's like a curse. As much as I fear commitment, that March commitment chases me. And then I saw my friends like go through this whole process of wanting to get married so bad, and they did, and the whole goal was to trap the guy to get married. And my whole goal is just to have a good time and have a lot of sex.
Yeah, I mean, sex is great. Like, it's one of those things that when it's good, it's great. I mean, it's one of those great things in life. There's just no doubt about it. I mean, it's Friday night. Like, I wish I was having great sex tonight. I wish I was having great sex tomorrow morning. I wish I was having great sex Sunday morning. It's like I would like to have great sex every single day with a great sex partner, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's not there.
It's not there. Like, so the bloody pandemic, I think quite the bloody cock blocker. And then
I got laid during the pandemic for sure. It was like a great time for getting laid for some reason.
Yeah, it was, but then I don't know. I think I freaked out in the beginning because I just don't. I mean, they freaking hyperbole it so much as though it was that big of fucking COVID-19 crap. And then I left the country and I went and lived for a year. I went to Dubai, I went to Iran, I went to India, and
Are you Indian or you're Indian?
no, I'm Persian. I'm Persian. I lived in India for 10 years.
Because you have like an Indian accent.
Accent, yeah. So I went to British schools, but then the accent got me outside.
Damn.
But no, I'm Persian. My family moved from
You
Iran.
speak Farsi?
Yeah, I speak Farsi.
So what does Delam bara kheli tang shade mean?
I miss you so much.
Oh.
Delam barat kheli tang shade. That's how you say it.
Yeah. You know Pamalu on this app?
Who?
Pamalu?
Pamalu? Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I do.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah. And my son Selah, you know these people? Mazi. You know Mazi on this one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to live in Beverly Hills, so I used to date a lot of Persian girls.
Persian parents, yeah. So many of them.
Yeah, I dated Jewish and Muslim.
Muslim?
Yeah, I dated a Muslim girl named Sahar Naz up in whatever that suburb is. I can't remember.
Why do you like Persian girls? And why
fucking hot. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hot.
I mean, just don't age, I think.
Yeah, Persian girls. I mean, yeah. I don't know. When you're young and pretty and cute, you're like the cutest cartoons in the world, you know?
Mm.
Like super cute, squeaky voice, and just like great skin, great hair, just great features, big eyes, just super curvaceous, beautiful.
Yeah, the curves don't leave. I've been very skinny, but the curves just don't leave.
Yeah, Persian women are set up right. I mean, you know, hot pot of the audience because it's like a mixing pot in kind of in a way.
Yeah. And we're very, I think, inclusive. I think I sort of saw my community or where I come from closely through this app, to be honest. I saw the filth of religiosity through this app. I saw, I don't know, just the absurdity of human beings through this app and the greatness of them too. This app was great. Do you see how dead it is, Hypnosis?
I mean, it's got peak hour usage like other internet, you know, websites and stuff. It's all.
Like when is that? What's your name? I can't call you Hypnosis.
My name is John.
My name is Nargis.
Nargis, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir,
yeah. Peak hours are like 10 a.m. to noon, and then I think like 5 to 8 p.m. or something like that. Those are peak internet hours.
So what do people do? I mean, they're from other countries. That's why. Oh, so 10 a.m. to 2 would probably be the other side of the world, and 5 to 8 would probably be here where we are.
Yeah, but I mean, it just rotates, meaning that like somebody, you know. Anyways, yeah.
Dude, I can't see any other rooms. It's just friends of friends rooms. So I had so many followers, and then I quit the app for 7 months. Oh, it got to me. You've been on for quite a while, right, John?
Oh yeah, like 4 years, hardcore.
Oh my God! Wow. Why?
Because I record everything, so I've been filming like tens of thousands of videos of clown house conversations and putting them behind walls, and just basically doing like psychological analysis or just like observational analysis. And you know, it's just obvious that people are trying to fight boredom, but like what they're talking about is not interesting. It's not productive. It's not intelligent, and it's a lot of mood disorders, a lot of mood swings, a lot of people trying to formulate responses and practice public speaking. You know, it's that kind of a thing.
Yeah. Why do you record? Why do you do a study? Why do you do the study?
I mean, it's just a hobby. It's like playing music. It's like using technology in a way that is cheeky and artistic.
So do you think Okay, so yeah, so it does depend on like the age of the people coming, the kind of rooms, the topics in the rooms. I mean, don't you think that so many variables for it?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. It's just an infinite number of variables on this app. The thing is, it's a dopamine feedback, almost like a drug delivery system. So the moment you start speaking, you get high, and you can see how some people are incapable of mic discipline, and some people are incapable of shutting the fuck up because they just want to keep getting high on that dopamine feedback loop, which is non-observable. So there's a whole neurotransmitter component to this app that people, are not aware of.
So so why is this producing that dopamine hit? Because just using speech, you're not even looking at each other. So I was reading once, I read an article that the reason why this app got so bloody popular is because voice perhaps is
Right.
the most intimate. You think that's true?
Yeah, it's a distinctive marker. It's unique and it's variable to such an extent where like every person you hear is like a snowflake, meaning that everybody's audio signature is unique. So it's just highly enjoyable. Meaning that like I can listen to Mozart and see the incredible complexity in that song by listening to it, and then I can listen to a clown house room and also see the incredible complexity of what's happening, um, because there's all these like subtle political. Uh, Really, the gaslighting stuff is always the most interesting thing to see how people, the how gaslight works, how people use the term gaslight and other terms like straw man, steel man, stupid things like that. Like this is like
Yeah, red
street.
herring.
Yeah, these are like street philosophers on this app.
Yeah, they are. And why do you think that there's so much of affinity towards? Of course, one is that if they're trying to look super intelligent with, thinking if they use like logical arguments or rational speech. Why is it? Do you think that these street philosophers have become it's become such a trend to view on even? Like, what does it even imply?
Again, I think it just goes back to boredom, trying to fulfill that, and then
But why this particular thing? Like, why the whole logical style of argumentation? Like, terms like gaslighting, red herring. Yeah, so.
because people just view some people are very professional in their philosophical or their esoteric or their theosophic debate. Like I'm a kind of I'm a troll, yeah, where I want to break people's patterns to show them that A, they're not in control of their emotional stability, and B, what they're talking about is really low value stupid. I mean, I'll listen to something if it's really interesting, but if yeah, there's just too many things that people are talking about, and they're using words all the time to like empiricism or empiricist or empirical, like so many words all the time. It's like you're repeating yourself all the time, and
Okay, so John, let me tell you what I do on this app. On this app, I troll in the most unexpected way, I think. Just to be entertained. And to entertain in a way. But I will pick, because I have a high risk threshold, I will pick rooms highly indoctrinated, super dogmatic, so much that even when I refute, immediately I'm made mod. and not just any kind of refutation, the kind that truly gives me a good few seconds of an awkward pause. And immediately there's either its delivery of dialogue or it's the unthinkable, I think, because they're so serious. So serious. They think they're so serious, but they're not. They're fooled.
they're fooled or they're fools.
Fooled, all of that. And so am I. I mean, sometimes I fall for these, for some of the rooms that I go into. And I think it's like, I start to analyze people like they're real. And I know they're not.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing about this app where I believe that all communication is hypnosis. So this app is like a perfect place to where you can get fooled, you can fool, You can discuss the fool, meaning that like it's amazing how you can like. Have you ever been taken in by somebody with a story and then at the end they pulled the aha on you and they're like that was all a lie. Like I just made all that up and you believed it and you're like fuck I can't believe I was like I really believed it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. This app is a theatrical, performative space of creative and artistic endeavors, and some people are going to come in here and pull a gotcha game on you, and do the Ponzi scheme, you know, and
But
do
are
what's
they
called the
that
bait
good
and
at
switch,
it?
huh?
Do you think that they're not that good at it, to be honest? Like they can, and I'm thinking, dude, if he's trolling, and I think everyone is trolling, obviously, because I think all of it is pretense. It's just, I mean, it's intuitive. You just know who's truly true and who's not. But I feel like 95% of it is, except for like the atheist rooms where I see that sort of raw, transparent anger and the problem of evil. How the fuck did this God do this to me? If there is a God, there is no God. That you see like that internal dialogue when someone's speaking, and as articulate as they want to seem, there's an internal dialogue going, and I think I can hear that.
Well, let me ask you this. In your profile, you say you do jewelry design. So, like, I saw a commercial for Cartier, you know, and there's some woman in
I
a.
worked for Cartier. Yeah, I worked.
Oh, well, you know,
I
it's
designed for Cartier.
yeah. So I see this commercial. It's this beautiful woman in a red dress, you know, spinning around with this incredible necklace on, and it's just you can tell that it's all handmade and it's just all precious.
That's
You know,
not. It's not handmade.
well,
All the
I've
work I did for the 1 year I did is with 3D CAD. I worked for Cartier and Tiffany. I designed for them.
yeah. I mean, I know they probably use all the CAD, but my point is that it's still artisanal, artistic, meaning that like somebody at some point there was manual labor going into the finishing, you know, touches of that product enough to, well anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is that the brand or the logo Cartier, I mean, it could say namaste up there. Like it doesn't make that much of a difference to me, but I'm just saying that it's interesting how, you know, from a branding marketing perspective, I mean, competing with a brand is like not that difficult, but creating the marketing materials which are similar, it takes a lot of money. But marketing nowadays, it's like the guerrilla stuff works, you know, and Cartier's got to pay through the nose for that brand advertising because they're Cartier. So it's like it's always a good time to be a micro entrepreneur, and jewelry design is one of those cool things where you know it's very complicated. It's a lot of hard work, and you know it's just it's cool. I mean, but
It's just a scale. It's not that complicated. It's very easy. It's just a scale difference. So when I worked as an architect for 10 years, that is challenging because you're dealing with like just larger scales. But with jewelry design, the jewelry is my family on fourth generation. So I picked it up because my brother didn't want to do it. He became a horse rider. My sister became an aerospace engineer. And then I had already like lived through it. And so I decided, what the hell, I go study diamonds and precious stones and all that crap. I did. And it's just a scale difference, John. That's all it is.
yeah, my friend, he's got a diamond wholesaling business here in Chicago called Jazz Diamonds, and his dad was a chemical engineer, and then he started importing diamonds, polished stones from India, and they started a wholesale business, and they've made a small fortune. And I went to their office, and you go through so many security doors. And we got to his office, and I said, "I don't understand. What do you do here?" He's like, "We're diamond wholesalers." I was like, "What is that?" He's like, we're a bank." And then he opened up his vault. He's like, "That's 25 million. Here's 25 million in diamonds." He's like, "You see what I mean?" He's like, "We're a bank." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I get it."
Yeah. My dad would like show me and everyone would say, this is a house, that is a car, these are little stones. And when I was growing up, of course, I had no value for it. My entire dad's family, his father, all into the same shit. So then for me, it was just a red stone, a green stone. Like you grow up with that shit. And then I studied them. They're phenomenal. They have a life of their own. Where they come from, they speak to you. really don't speak. And that's why I think there's so much of mystery and astrology sort of surrounding just jewelry and gemstones, especially the rare ones. Because to be honest, like diamonds are completely regulated. There's so much of them in the world. So De Beers, and it's of course run by the Jewish market, and I work with, and they're the only ones I trust, in the business, because I work with them, and I've never changed ever since. They trust me, I trust them. Yeah. Just very honest work. But then I work with Middle Easterners and, good Lord, come, let me sell you something. Come. Shut the fuck up. Probably hiking up the price and then playing me. And I played them. But when you work with a very disciplined Jew who put the Jew in jewelry, it's just business, and it's clean business. And if I've consigned, then if I don't pay back exactly on the same day, on the same time, the trust is lost. And even now, like in my business, it's a handshake, and we say Mazal Bataka, Mazal, and it's still that. It's just a very honorable, old school mafioso kind of thing. Yeah, it's fun, but I'm tired of it. My clients are these duck lips ladies with lots of Botox and fillers.
Yeah, I can't stand that stuff.
Oh, those lips, they must weigh so much.
It's so gross. I feel so bad for these people. I bet you if they really could, like, I have tattoos on my body. I don't regret those, but like I would regret facial body modifications. Like especially like I was dating this girl who tattooed she did the microblading tattoo stuff on her eyebrows.
Yeah.
And she did the permanent eyeliner, and I'm just like, you look like a fucking clown. I was like, why do you think that you look better now? Like you look worse now.
Why?
Why? It's permanent. Like you need transition to
No,
like.
it's not. You have to keep filling it up. I got it done one time, but she did it very naturally for me, and it's gone. I have to just get it done. But it's been years.
Fuck it. Why? Like, what's the point? You're just making yourself look worse.
No, it looked nice.
No, that's what you think. It doesn't look better. Lip fillers and Botox make a woman look worse. It doesn't make a woman look better.
They look bad. They look really bad. I agree with you. The lip filler is just so pathetic. Especially and then so I have this whole Joneses Brownses thing going on around me, and so she'll ask me, and so she's also a client, and she'll say, and a friend and a neighbor, so she'll say, Nargis, do you think this looks good? Barely. She can barely speak, and of course I can't lie, and then I'm like, no. And she's like, wait, where is it missing? Where? Like, as though she needs to put more. And I'm like, bitch, you need to get rid of it. Like, you need to freaking drain it out a little bit. Because you can't speak with it. It's so heavy. How are you eating with it? She's like, but it looks good. Like, no, it doesn't. It's like a bloody dog.
See, that's why I think a lot of women who do a lot of these body modifications, like, they don't have wisdom, so they're not content. And then they think that like the way they look is like the best way they can look. Like they've made themselves look, younger than they looked before, and they think it looks good, but they're just in denial. And that's because they don't have wisdom to know that they're even in denial, that now they look even worse. If you look at a before and after picture, they don't even want to look at a before and after picture because they're too afraid of actually being honest and saying, fuck, I look disgusting now. What did I do? I fucked up my face.
Yeah.
These
I think the pressure too. I think it's the pressure to just do it, just because they're doing it to do it. I mean, and also I don't know, something about female insecurity. I think it just never leaves, and perhaps nature, right, John? To be wanted, to groom for him. And then she'll say, no, but I'm doing it for myself. And yeah, there is an element of the self, and I'm not going to lie. For me, it's an expression. Fashion is an expression. I'll wear leather with fishnets. I'll even shave my head.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is fashion is clothing. The gym is your body. but injecting, botulinum in your face is like taking it to the next level of insanity. And I think when I see, when I go, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I wouldn't want to live with a woman that has a plastic face. I wouldn't want to look at that every day. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want a woman that has done that to herself to be, to be in a serious relationship with her, because like there's something about seeing a face that when I see the injections, and like I just know that I cannot be with that person. There's something about seeing a fake face which makes me just say to myself, I cannot love you. I don't want to support you. I don't want to be with you. Like, maybe I'll fuck you right now, but like I don't even want to fuck you after this. Like, it's over. Like, that fake face, like, you can keep it.
Okay with the fake body, which kind of poses like double standards for some reason.
I'm just telling you that I'm looking at a dating app right now, and as I go through it, whenever I see fake facial features and whatnot, I say to myself, this poor thing, like, you're in your 20s or your 30s, and like you've already disqualified yourself from a certain pool of men that want to have nothing to do with fake facial features. Like, mate,
Yeah, but then, well, the boobs, the ass implants,
yeah,
the
the boobs and the ass implants, even that is questionable. But like the boobs, the breast implants for sure. Like, I don't think anybody. It may look nice on a Friday, Saturday night, but it's not something you want to bring in your house forever, because you're like, fuck, like, you're already 35 and you have a fake ass. Like, it's all downhill from here, baby.
the audacity.
It's not like I'm saying what most men will say. Like, I'm just, and I'm just living in my mom's basement. I'm a bald fucking loser. But what I'm saying is, in my opinion, kind of close to true, because, just if I went to the hottest nightclub in Chicago right now, there's a certain percentage of girls there that have had these relationships with plastic surgeons, and they think they're cool. Like, plastic surgeons are not cool. Like, they want your money, and what they do, it's not it's not aesthetically pleasing. It's crazy. It's a cult. It's a culture, and it's a depression void filler in the psyche. The body dysmorphia thing. They're not addressing the depression in the patient. They're addressing a physical manifestation of the depression, and it's just not satisfying for that person. It doesn't solve their situation financially, emotionally, environmentally. You're modifying a facial function. It's like almost criminal.
Wow, that's quite strong.
Yeah, because the face is so unique that, like, to allow a doctor. I mean, I don't believe in abortion, so I mean, I don't think women should be in the business of aborting other women's babies. Like, it's a lot of women in the industry that run the Planned Parenthood facilities. It's not necessarily men, so it's like that's a political thing. That's like a legal thing. It's like it supersedes the culture, or the conscious, or the will of the people. It's like it's its own unique thing. So I just view the plastic surgeons as being in another category, less severe, but nonetheless, like, plastic surgeons and tattoo artists, for that matter, should, be legally barred from doing procedures to the human face, unless it's for, true medical purpose, like to heal, or, things like that. But it's people's freedom to do it. But I'm just saying that, like,
I mean, look at it artistically too. I think there's expression in it. So when my friend went to get her nose job, she was like insisting, why don't you get something? You get something for camaraderie. And so
get something for camaraderie.
Yeah, for camaraderie. And then I was like, so I saw him, and then I was like, dude, there's such obsession for symmetry. I've never been a big fan of symmetry in general. So I told him, is there any way you can make my face look asymmetric? But harmonious. He looks at me, and he was very kind. Yeah, then actually I ended up making an emerald ring for his wife, and ends up like he's. I mean, you have to have some level of artistic value, to be even a plastic surgeon. So I mean, you have to have the eye, just a basic understanding of how harmony operates. So yeah, and he still tells me, do you remember and ended up becoming close friends with them. They said, "Do you remember the day you wanted to have an asymmetric face?" I was like, anything, just make it look off, but keep the harmony.
Yeah, that's called being like hot but ugly.
Yeah.
It's calling.
Like, oh, you got such a beautiful face. I'm like, that. Yeah, well, that's a problem. It's too symmetric.
Yeah, I have a book on some kind of design book on like symmetry and all. It's called like the super symmetry book. I can't remember what it is, but it is amazing how aesthetic can be cultivated in the human body. But again, like I just don't think artistically, when you say that the surgery gives people expression, I think it gives them de-expression. Now, if your definition is the inverse, I mean, we'll just have to,
Yeah.
then it becomes linguistic. But I mean, enough said. Like it is what it is. But I just the whole pharmaceutical or the whole plastic
Yeah.
surgeon industrial complex to me, it's like, life is so crazy because people make so much money in the most like doing the most like ridiculous things. We just live in such a very very weird environment.
Yeah. So what? So I can't figure out this newer generation. To be honest, I'm pretty good at figuring out things. And I have an 11-year-old who belongs to this generation. I can't figure out the generation. Have you figured it out? Because a lot of them come on Clubhouse. A lot of them, like between the ages of, I don't know, 18 to 30.
I mean, I'm 41, but like 18, I don't really talk to many young people on this app. Everybody seems to be in their 30s.
Yeah, no, 30s are different.
30s, 40s, 50s. There's older people, but it is what it is. I mean, I
It's a
think
more savvier generation. It's a more, the Google. It's a 1 minute TikTok generation. All knowledge is like surface.
right.
There are no highlighting, books, no smelling paper, all of that.
It's not conclusions and summaries and cliff notes. It's a lot of fucking bullshit. But it's like dating apps, like the three
Yeah,
second generation. So that's the problem with dating apps is like people now are just so addicted to their cell phone that they can't be in real relationships anymore. So the relationship has gone from being like a multi-year courting ritual ceremony slash involvement to being like like hour by hour, and you take what you can get and that's it. And it's like, don't invest too much time in people because truth be told, they're not going to return that investment. They're just going to keep whatever you give them and move on to the next person who will keep giving. It's just a very crazy, and when people say crazy, that's like the last form of evidence. It's like you've reached the end of the conversation.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, I was dating this one girl that I really liked, but I just everybody's so unhealthy in terms of their environments and like how they let their cell phone dictate their emotional journey. It's like they're
Yeah,
not aware of themselves. They don't know they're alive.
yeah, they're alive, and it doesn't matter that they don't know or that they're alive. It just doesn't matter. It's not even a paradigm. It's redundant to know that, to know aliveness.
Well, meaning that like Clown House is a great place because you can take in 1,000 personalities
Yeah,
and and you can use that as a gestalt on your own personality or your own mood disorder or your own interaction inhibition or anxiety. A lot of people who claim that they're smart or they have master's degrees still have a lot of self-actualization work to do. They have self-esteem issues. They have like over aggressive behavior and speech patterns, and they don't seem to be happy because they're always emitting essentially aggressive attitudes or supremacist type, attitudes based on their opinions, and they just know that's a fact, that's not an opinion, and then they want to die on a hill for the stupidest fucking topic. Clown House is just like the perfect place in a safe space, A, to troll and not get punched in the nose, like Socrates said, or B, it's a great place to do observational studies of people's, again, stupidity or, bad behavioral
But
patterns.
sadly for you, John, like the screaming in the room and the loud audio and the immediately getting kicked out. I don't know how that's doing for you, but I was gonna say, like, as brilliant as it is, and that it caught my attention, it just doesn't allow for more. I don't know which other rooms you go to actually. I don't know, but I've seen you in the religious rooms I go to, where I'm on most of the time, because it somehow fascinates me. It fascinates me that there's so much clarity in these people, that there's such high level of faith, and in a way, I'm filled with some sort of longing to have that sort of clarity, which is not really clear, but at least it's known to be clear in the mind. The mind thinks of it as clear. And it's so much fervor and passion and dedication and distinction and hate for the others, and so much dedication, so right, so wrong, so black, so white. Like how is that possible? How is it so clear?
It's not. It's just your opinion that you want what these other people have, which is you're really just describing the Holy Spirit or the Kundalini or the Grand Rising.
Yeah.
You already are a star. The truth be told is you probably need a joint, you probably need a glass of red wine, you probably need a cup of coffee and a vibrator or a fucking boyfriend to knock your socks off every Friday, Saturday night, and you'd be like, yeah, everything is right in the world. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna come. And then you're gonna say, I'm gonna go to sleep. Like, take a shit, have a breakfast. I mean, there's no great mysteries. Like, optimize your experience. This is a first player shooter game, and live your best life and enjoy the good life if you have it. But relax. You need not worry about your future. There's not a speck of dust out of place. My mom is like a chaos agent, and she can't stand still, and she's loaded. I'm like, stop working. Just relax. Just relax. She can't stop working. She can't stop running her mouth. She can't stop thinking. So meditation becomes very valuable, especially in retirement planning or asset management. You have to manage your psyche. You have to manage your environment. And that's just what a lot of people are not doing and they're not aware of.
Yeah.
They don't have the control they want because they don't create a bubble. You have to create a communication bubble. Turn your notifications off. It's like the most obvious one. I mean, people are being controlled by their cell phones. And it's like, God damn, like you live with notifications like that. You live with your you live with your cell phone beeping like that. Let alone there's motherfucking shorts on this app that don't replace their batteries and their smoke alarms, and you're like, Jesus Christ, you live your life like that? The fuck? These fucking people are just unbelievable. The spectrum is amazing.
It's really good. Although it starts to look the same after a while. I mean, you'll see the same sort of behavioral patterns. You'll see the same human conditions repeat themselves. No matter what, like the room is about, and the content obviously is important.
I know it's almost impossible to get somebody to change their pattern. Almost, I mean, maybe it is impossible.
Really?
Yeah, because think about somebody who's done like a lot of therapeutic work.
Yeah.
It's like one in a couple thousand can actually do the real work and like push through it and be happy. So I'll tell you, like the it's just amazing how books can make you happy.
Really are. I have loved books. I have lived with them. And I love them in paper. And I haven't read a single PDF. I can't.
Yeah, I hate people who say, "Oh, I'll just get the ebook." It's like, okay, good luck. You'll never read it.
Even if you do, like you're not going through the experience of the medium. My voice is echoing, I think. Maybe it's my mic.
I don't know.
Then again, like, what's up with this doxing culture that's going on? Like, there's this kind of paranoia people. And I think just because I don't have an Instagram or TikTok or any such thing, I used to have Facebook for a long time. It's such a waste of time.
Daryl says,
And then
I
I
think
just
that as
never
well.
go on social media. This is the only social media I've truly experienced this fullest in its extreme addiction state.
You know, the interesting thing about the word logician or logic is it's like the word logos, meaning that it's, you know, the logi, the logi, it's like magi, the logic, the logos, meaning that like the logic is the logos in action or something like that.
Yeah, so it came from like a troll movement. So one of these guys who's very loud and I think kind of likes me and he is being not a lie. He lost a bet or something and he had changed his name to Magician. And I think he's feeling very embarrassed about it. And so my girlfriend and I, she said, why don't we both have that name before our names? And so I did for her somehow because of being technologically retarded. Just because she's a bit older. And she couldn't get that. She just kind of stayed in the areas. But mine showed up and then a whole group of people started teasing him and me and sort of say, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Logician. And then something in me was like, oh, no, it's not right. So I started a movement. And immediately I somehow sold the concept. Very quickly, in 2 days, we had like 25 people in the group. We still do. Who have a logician before them. And this is what I said. We are the logicians. We are the intellectually elite. If you want to be one of those who sits low during lunch and not on the table with the cool chicks and the cool dudes, then continue to keep learning the ladies. But if you want to be amongst truth seekers, the unbiased, the unindoctrinated, those who live for truth principles, logicians for your name.
Oh yeah, you must really piss a lot of guys off.
Guys, no. In what way?
Meaning that like if you have a room on truth and you have men debating women, a strong, annoying woman telling you about logical arguments and things like that, it can get kind of annoying, especially if she's not like emotionally intelligent or capable of having a friendly conversation.
So you think I am a woman incapable of having a logical argumentative conversation?
No, I mean, you've proved that you can have a pleasant conversation. I'm just saying that, like, what happened with your husband? Why are you single on a social audio chit chat app on a Friday night in, you know, San Diego?
Well, I have a kid to take care of. Now that changed. He decided to just go file after like a long marriage because he said he was going through a life crisis. And my kid is very small, and I think it's true. And I know I've taken years and years of therapy and done a lot of spiritual work. I've lived in very many countries around the world. I'm not a spiritualist. I find meaning in that. I think.
So wait, why didn't your husband find the spiritual message as well?
Because I think he's stuck in materialism and insecurities. He felt insecure around me.
But are you sure? Are you sure you're not projecting? Are you sure you're not projecting?
Yeah, I'm sure I also felt insecure. That's probably why I projected. My insecurity was, why don't you spend time with me? I have this world of entertainment. I'm entertaining. I'm different, blah blah. But he had OCD, such extreme OCD. It was all about that And he works hard and slow.
And not smart. I made so much money, but never used it. Never, never tried on hedonism. Just wasn't sexually creative. Just lived in this bubble of, I don't know, wanting to fit in. And I, on the other hand, went the other extreme, which again was very pretentious and not genuine to me, only because he was that extreme in his, properness or his orderliness. So, and I tried so hard to gain the attention of a very ordinary person. And I wanted to marry ordinary because I know I'm not, and that's okay. But I couldn't get his attention. And perhaps all of this insecurity that I'm talking about is coming from that. And I would, and my pride would be hurt, and my ego just played and played so much in like quiet torture, like look at me, look, I'm hot, but why don't you even look at me, that kind of thing. Never happened.
Like the other ladies who work in his office, he was at a pharmaceuticals business development, and tell me how she wears this coat and how normal she looks and how nice that is, and how I just can't be ordinary. I just can't be normal.
Yeah, you know what's kind of funny is like a marriage is like a job, or a career, meaning that like you have 30 days of sick leave, 30 days of vacation time. It's like in a marriage, it's like it'd be nice if you could just log in and put in your vacation time and your sick leave and your away message and then come back and be like, okay, can we start over fresh? you know
Yeah.
but it's just not set up that way, and maybe it should be. Maybe there should be more formal communication, business communication, as opposed to like emotional communication, because
I agree.
yeah, you're really running a business together, and you may be in denial of that fact, but that's one of the reasons why I don't like to I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a woman unless she really realized, like, okay, what are our numbers? If you don't actually have a numbers driven relationship, it's you're still kind of being in denial. Like, you're not being mature, you're not being responsible, you're just having fun. I mean, you're drinking, you're philandering, like you're not really looking at the
But
books.
that's good.
It's
That's
good,
good
it's
because
good, but like
the
it can
books
be
are all about
both.
our child. Yeah, it can be both, but it must be light. The minute it starts to get serious, and it works very well for those who are serious. So you want the books and the numbers and the order and just another office at home. Yeah, it will work very well, very well.
I'm just saying, like, I want to be real. If my partner doesn't want to be real and they want to be the child in the relationship, well, then they better stay that role of the child. Like, meaning that, like, I don't have infinite money. It's like I don't want to live in delusions and outspend myself. I mean, it's like some women are just asking for too much, and they're really not being authentic, sincere people. They're just not. Like, relationships are fucking like beyond complicated now. It's almost like I don't
Yeah,
even believe in them anymore. And in many ways, I'm thinking maybe it never really existed. Maybe it's always just like an
yeah,
individual self thing versus all other selves. It's self versus self, or it's like,
yeah. But it changes once you have kids. So the shared goal changes, and there is a shift. But then again, unless you keep producing them, it's gonna come to a stop, and then you're old by that time and you die. So I think the fulfillment does usually come from children, and for him because he had never experienced a good childhood. I think the minute I became a mother, a lot of shifts took place within him. That he wouldn't spend time at home. He would constantly say to me, "Okay, now I guess you were loved by your mom, and now you're a mom who gets to love like this." I think there was that emptiness for love so much feeling, which I couldn't follow, obviously. And so emotional. For me, it was like, why are you so emotional? I was like, what's going on? Am I autistic or are you so emotional? It was like that. And I felt a sense of freedom and great fear because I was always protected. And I come from like, I don't know, background of like servants and just queen life. And I didn't know how to live this life in a country where I had no family with a little child. But I rose from the ashes. But not so much. I'm still struggling. In a sense, not financially. I don't even think in those terms. I think I'm struggling to find the I back again. Because I think motherhood sort of takes away the I for a while. And when it becomes known, then you don't know where the fuck the I went. Because all of this is just service. Am I doing my best? Am I doing my best at work? Am I producing creative enough? Why have I become more, I don't know, reserved? Why don't I go out like before with all of my friends? Not that I can't. I have a child, there's no one to take care of her. I don't have family. My friends are busy. He is just living his own life. And then you become still and nothing happens. And then you submit. And in that submission, there's that such great tranquility.
Well, either way, I mean, you know, you can, you know, optimize your situation and manage your environment, you know, by managing your emotions and being strategic in your communication. So, um,
I want someone to teach me how to live in this world, how to operate.
what do you mean you're doing it right now?
I don't think I know what they're doing. But they all seem to know what they're doing. Like I can produce a building in hours and I can finish up a collection in a day. But I am incapable of understanding the workings of this world.
What do you mean?
Figure it out. I can't fucking figure it out.
What are you talking about? It's easy. It's all communication is hypnosis. That's how the world is working.
What do you mean?
All communication is hypnosis is a maxim or an aphorism of neurolinguistic programming. It's at the root essence of all communication.
That I have to too. I did the course.
Yeah. The guy, this one guy, his name is Dr. David Snyder. He's got a big NLP business that he does out of San Diego. And he does these like weekly seminars and
I
he's
know
a
him. Yeah, I know. He was the one I went to.
Really?
He came to the Hyatt.
Yep.
And that is it. Yeah, that's right. To the back. Oh my god, I know him. He's so good.
Yeah, he's very smart.
Brilliant. He got like loads of people sign up, you know, for that 10 grand program, the 8 grand, the 5 grand. I'm like, wow. Very quickly too.
Yeah, I wanted to actually do what he does. I mean, I do what he does, but I want to do it under a brand I have. It's called NLP Hypnotism. But I have all these domain names, but I do want to continue working.
Why hypnosis? I got hypnotized once. I've been to so many psychics. I love that side of the mind. Why hypnosis? Like, do you really think we can control people's minds?
I know you can upload information into people's minds, so in terms of impacting mood, and impacting personal optimization, like you can definitely help improve people's lives and you can improve your own in the process. But I just view it as like if you listen to an audiobook and you retain some information, I mean that's the definition of hypnosis, where it's just listening. So yeah, I mean I have a lot of ancient sacred text documents that I utilize in my hypnosis, and I just think it expands consciousness, expands toleration, expands um, strength, courage, resistance, or it's you have like I go to the gym and I read books. I mean that's all it is. I mean it's hypnosis, the whole thing. Whether you're at the gym or whether you're reading a book, I mean you're working on yourself. So It's not voodoo. It's not stage show magic. It's just basically reading positive information to help you, uh, keep staying at it. Or really to be happy, to remind yourself that you are in a natural state of happiness.
Do you think you need like religion for that?
I can use religion to do that without a doubt. I can use any world religion to do that.
So you're saying all of this is just communication with the outside world, and if the